Hello, we are watching Rotary Ukraine News. Tatiana Svila is working in the studio. Shortly about the main topics at the beginning. Healthy children, happy nation. Rotarians initiate Immunization Week in Ukraine. 550 computers for schools of Grey Zone. The global grant of Kyiv multinational Rotary Club is being implemented. Kyiv-Sophia Birthday as an occasion for good deeds. About this and other events we will tell you in a few seconds. Time is short and short before the most large-scale Rotarian event, Rotary International Convention, to start on the 10th of June. 5 days of the convention is always time of unforgettable impressions and meetings. Traditionally, organizers invite world-famous people to take part in the convention. This year, the list of such speakers of the most important Rotarian event includes Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, Bob Cocker, American senator, and Rajashli Berla, the world's famous philanthropist and public figure. A non-governmental organization, Parents for Vaccination, initiates a week of immunization in Ukraine. This event has to be an annual and be carried out at the same time with the World's and European Immunization Week. In 2017, Immunization Week will be carried out from the 24th till the 30th of April. The main object is informing the population on a vaccination as the most efficient tool for preventing dangerous diseases.
Worldwide and in Europe separately, the Immunization Week takes place. It is the last week of April. Last year in Ukraine it took place as well, but it was like sessions or some actions that weren't public and didn't draw people's attention much. This year we and our partner, Parents for Vaccination, non-governmental organization, in cooperation with World Health Care Organization and UNICEF, supported the initiative to make this event very public and to speak on this aloud for people, to know that this is Ukrainian Immunization Week.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making history.
We are this close.
We are this close.
We're this close. This close to changing the world. We are this close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again.
We are this close to making history.
We are this close to ending polio.
Because we are this close to ending polio.
We are this close to ending polio.
We are this
close to changing the world.
This close.
All we need is you.
Is you.
It's you.
Is you.
We are this close. This close.
Be a part of history at rotary.org/endpolio.
Two Ukrainian cities at the same time started preparing to establishment of two new Rotary clubs. Initiative groups of clubs establishments started working in Volnohirsk, Dnipropetrovsk region and in Ivano-Frankivsk. Belarusian Rotarians prepare to opening of a new Rotary club as well. It will be French Rotary Club in Belarus.
At the moment we are actively developing the Rotarian movement in Belarus, because we only had 3 clubs in Belarus. Now we are planning to establish 2 or 3 clubs in regions first of all. Now we are opening a French club in Belarus.
550 computers will be presented to schools of the frontline zone of the eastern Ukraine. The implementation of the global grant is going on in the region. Jasper Linhout, a headliner of this project and president-elect of Rotary Club Kyiv Multinational, answered our questions. Hello, Jasper. Please tell us about the project. Who participates Global Grant? What's the clubs?
This is a project to put computers into schools of the gray zone in Donbass, in the Donetsk and Luhansk oblasts. And it's a project that we have put together with Rotary clubs in Germany and in Denmark. In Germany, it's the Köln-Ville Club, and in Denmark, it's the clubs of Lemvig and Aarhus Nord Vestre, and the district 1450. The computers we bought in an auction at a German surplus website for the army, and the computers originate from a NATO airbase, and we packed them. I went there and met with the members of the Rotary Club Neanderthal on pallets and shipped them in 2 full truckloads to Ukraine. We put together as donations from or contributions from our own club, Kyiv Multinational, from Köln-Ville and the 2 clubs in Denmark and the district in Denmark, and we then presented to Rotary Foundation, and they put in another $20,000.
So some part of computers has been already given to schools, that's right?
Yes. We have distributed around 200 computers already to schools around Stanitsa Luhanska and Shastye.
How did children and teachers interpret your arrival and the gifts?
The populations, especially in the villages that are right by the contact line, that the people who are left there are everybody who's strong, as I could see, as I feel, everybody strong has already left. So it's the weak that are left, weak parents and weak children, and not many people are doing much for them because it's dangerous to go to them. And the schools, maybe a school that's built for 300 people, volunteers in Kyiv have prepared these computers. That the financing came from foreigners, came from Europeans in Germany, Denmark, and even from the United States. So I think morally it's a boost for them.
What is the next step, Jasper? Will you continue this project?
The initiative E+, who are active helping civilians in the Atto area. And with them, we are working with an organization, Code Club Ukraine, which are providing training programs for teachers and for children to be implemented in those schools. So our project will hopefully run for many years.
Thank you, Jasper.
Thank you very much.
Making the world around us better. Saving the environment was and still is one of the main directions of Rotary International activities. This spring, members of Lviv International Rotary Club are planting trees in their hometown and restore the Carpathian forests.
Lviv International Rotary Club
Lviv International Rotary Club has an initiative to implement these wishes of every decent person to plant a tree. We started doing it in cooperation with the City Council. The City Council's function was pointing us a place so that our action was legal and organized. And everything else – trees, fertilizers, water and hands. Of course, that we're making all this with pleasure. Rotarians did all the things. It is not just a one-moment action. It absorbed the club members so much that we made a decision to continue in Carpathians, which may surprise you. There is an opportunity and there is a huge necessity, unfortunately. We want to continue this action near Slavska village, to plant those areas that had been cut down savagely. Actions like these are supposed to become symbolic. We have to plant trees to care of environment and our nature.
Ми повинні садити, ми повинні дбати за нашу екологію, за нашу природу.
Learn more about the people from around the world who joined into one community to make our world better. Watch the Vladimir Shaverin author's program Rotary and Rotarians in the playlist by the link under this video.
Rotary, official Ukrainian magazine of District 2232. Rotarian functions in Ukraine and in all corners of the globe. Discover the world of Rotary. Multimedia publishing is by the link under the video.
Hi there, I'm Robert Hall, and this is your Convention Minute. On behalf of the host organizing committee and Rotarians from the great state of Georgia, I'd like to personally invite you to Atlanta for the 2017 Rotary Convention. We can't wait to welcome you to celebrate 100 years of the Rotary Foundation. Come experience the energy of Hot Atlanta, music, shopping, dining, sporting events, arts, and more. We have it all for you. We're planning a celebration to remember. Don't miss the Centennial Birthday Party or our unforgettable host events, from barbecue and bluegrass to dinner at the World of Coca-Cola or the College Football Hall of Fame. Come celebrate with 11,000 local Rotarians, meet famous artists, CEOs, leaders from the top companies and institutions in the world. The 2017 Rotary Convention is an event you will not want to miss.
Young journalists from 9 countries of the world participate this year in the International School Media Competition. A contest giving an opportunity for children to develop their creative ability is supported by Rotary Club Mykolaiv. International School Media Competition in Mykolaiv is held for almost 20 years. Only 50 school newspapers of Mykolaiv participated in the first International School Media Competition. Today, the list of participants includes young journalists from Ukraine, Russia, Pakistan, Spain, and other countries. The awarding ceremony will be held on the 28th of April in Mykolaiv. Kyivska Vitinanka. Such a name was given to a festival by members of Rotary Club Kyiv-Sophia. It is dedicated to the birthday of the club. As always, there was much music and companionship. Ina Sareoglu's reportage to continue the release.
Витинанка is a traditional work of applied art from paper or cardboard. Kyivska Vitinanka of Rotary Club Kyiv-Sophia is a new life of old tradition.
Among participants of the artistic dinner arranged by Rotarians from Kyiv-Sophia to the 4th birthday of their club are young talents and stars of the Ukrainian stage.
It is a kind of selection of talented, bright Ukrainian stars who joined together for us to raise funds for Neurosurgery Institute at our charitable auction. It is very quiet and pleasant. We are glad to be supported by a lot of famous masters, artists, designers of Ukraine. They gave us their wonderful works. These are Ilona Slugovina's dolls. She is our club's friend. These are marvelous dolls in Ukrainian style, evoking good spirit, a smile, pleasant associations. They are charged with the good and positive. It inspires all of us.
This is not for the first time when Rotary Club Kyiv-Sophia helps to Children's Department of Ramadanov Neurosurgery Institute. Thanks to Rotarians, the mud-colored walls of hospital corridors turned into colorful and positive artistic canvas. Implementation of new club project will assure this medical establishment to purchase a modern artificial respiration unit.
Ідея проекту виникла тоді, коли
The idea came to us when we realized that unfortunately our state doesn't have so much funds to provide hospitals with modern equipment like special artificial respiration unit for children. We found some charitable funds and now the emergency department is repaired. But it's time to renew the equipment. So one of such devices, we need 6 of them actually, and they're very expensive, almost 500,000 hryvnias for one. But such units work for up to 14 hours a day. And for 1 year such unit provides almost 200 children with an opportunity to recover. Look at these works, join us, and we will save children's lives.
Everything attracts me in Rotary because first it is a huge number of people who implement projects around the world. So you come to any city of the world, you see Rotary Club, you come to it and they receive you as one of themselves. It is a first thing. And the second is that Rotary has no boundaries. In any country you make yourself at home. And the third is an opportunity to launch really good large-scale projects for all together, to get a new experience, to get some communication.
Owing to charitable dinner and an auction, members of Kyiv-Sophia Rotary Club have raised 11,000 hryvnias. It will become the first contribution of a good deed, which object is turning health back to little patients of Neurosurgery Institute.
Don't sting the likes and share the links of Rotary Ukraine news in your social networks. Inform us about interesting events in your Rotary clubs and we will cover them in the nearest release. Redactions, phones and email are in the description below the video. Join the multiplying of good deeds. See you soon!